Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series where I try to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer when judging begins every Friday. This time it's week 190 and the theme is Lunar Culinarian. And the individual ideas then for each of the slots is Moon Unit for your helm, Cooking Up a Storm for your body, Long Skirt for your legs, and Cute as a button for your feet slot. In this video we have a 100 score, an 80 with dies, and the easiest 80 possible we could come up with for the basic amount of MGP for the week. So without further ado, let's go and do that 100. Alrighty, so as you can see we got 100 points there, and the way we got that is by using this particular helm. This is the Kabuto of the Blue. This is actually from the Beast Tribe, the Kojin over in the Ruby Sea, and you can exchange this for 9 Kojin Sango if you've done that particular Beast Tribe reputation. There are other alternatives, although I have not confirmed these should work, including the Genji Kabuto of Striking, or the Genji Kabuto of Casting, or I believe the Genta Genji Eboshi of Healing might work as well. Although I can't confirm those items, so they may or may not work at the time of recording. But if you do have the Kabuto of the Blue, then you'll be able to just equip that, no problem. Just a word to the wise, this 100 this week is locked behind Culinarian, so before we get any further, just bear that in mind. So we do have a Culinarian only chess piece here for level 60. This then is the Galley Masters Whites. You can also go for the augmented Galley Keeps Whites. Both of these are attainable through yellow crafter scripts or through the blue crafter script tokens. So go over to Idleshire and you'll be able to get these for basically nothing. But they are locked behind level 60 Culinarian, which is going to put a lot of people off. Now in terms of any other alternatives, there are none. And this is literally locked to Culinarian this week, I am sad to inform you. So yeah, if you don't have a Culinarian, then you're going to have to probably miss this one. For the legs then, we've got the plain long skirt. The reason I went for this, even though the recipe is rather annoying, because there's this thing called dress material that can only be acquired from Peace Skin and a couple of other treasure maps, and currently the market board is going insane, and these things are worth a lot of money. Although the recipe itself isn't too difficult, the reason I would go for this, and I did go for this, is predominantly because of the fact it can be used by all classes in the game level 1 and above. For that reason, I think that this is a very viable option. The alternative that a lot of people are using is the spring skirt, which is obviously from crafting through Weaver, or you can get that on your market board. The problem with the spring skirt then is that it is gender locked to female only, which, being the easy option and being gender locked, doesn't really help for a lot of people. There are a lot of people who play male characters, so I decided to go for the plain long skirt, even though it would be harder for you to obtain. Easily much harder. And for the boots then, these are very easy to get. You do have some saving grace in this item. This is the Bridesmaid Sandals. You can get these from the low level, basically the wedding vendor. You can go through Uldar, teleport there, and then walk forwards, and you'll see the Sunsilk Tapestries, which is this wonderful shop here. And you can go there, talk to the lady there, talk to Novelty Gear as an option, and you can buy these for 6,000 gil. Very, very affordable. Why you wouldn't use these, I have no idea. They are obviously usable by every gender and every level and all classes in the game, which is quite nice to have. These are definitely the go-to item for that points at least. Alternatives do include the Artisan Sandals, which are made with Carpenter, but the materials and stuff aren't really worth it when you can go and spend 6,000 gil on a vendor and get this item. So that's the 100 score, and I would forgive you if you run to the hills when you look at this and go, oof. So let's go over to the die options, and I promise you the easy 80 will be very simple this week. Okay, so your die options are incredibly garish this week, but we don't really care about style, do we? We're just after these 80 points. I unfortunately have to tell you that the dies then include canary yellow for your weapon, and also canary yellow for your feet as well. You have gunmetal black on your helm and your hands, and then you have russet brown on your chest and your legs. Those are the best in slot dies for this week, and having something equipped in every slot will grant you an 80 score. Make sure you have something in all of your accessory slots, and of course on your left side as well with those dies, and you'll get an 80 score. The dies aren't terrible, at least they're attainable in-game majoritively, and you're going to be spending Sky Builder scripts basically, aren't you, for the gunmetal black? But who knows, it might be cheap on your market board. But let's move on to a very easy 80 then. Let's just move straight onto that. I think that would be the best solution for this week. So for the easy 80, it should come as no surprise what I'm going to do here then. There's our 80 score. I can confirm this works. Make sure you have something equipped in every slot, but make sure that you dye any chest piece in the game russet brown. That's what I've done here. There's the russet brown on this Crypt Lurker robe I've got here for casting. And then any legs in the game need to be russet brown as well. And then equip yourself some Bridesmaid Sandals, and those will give you a gold for that slot on the feet slot, and the russet brown will give you a 2-star for both your legs and your chest. The reason then that we get 1 star for the helm is any helm actually in the game counts as 1 star, regardless of whatever it is. So we've just got our KO demon horns here. They don't matter in the slightest, but it's just basically having something equipped in all of these slots, and then having those 2 dies and those sandals. Yeah, if you really want to go the extra mile and just make sure that this definitely works, just put any yellow dye, doesn't matter what yellow dye it is, on those Bridesmaid Sandals, and those will work for you even more. You'll probably get a few more points than that. But I just wanted to get an easy 80 for my ults, and to prove that you don't have to bust your back trying to get all of those items from the 100. 80 is all that's required for the maximum MGP of the week, so you don't have to get 100 each week. I'm sure people have already explained that to you before, and we've said it in many other videos, but for all of the newcomers, you just need 80. That's all you really need. But anyway, let me know if this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave a link in the description to the Reddit thread where this was all theorized, and obviously thank you to Kayako Star and the rest of the Reddit people, and also lots of people on Twitter as well, including the Japanese Twitter community that were very punctual this morning with their results, and were lightning fast at finding solutions. But much love, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you're looking forward to the live letter as much as I am, and there'll be videos on that for sure, and I do mean videos. There's going to be a lot of stuff to cover, so until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.